diplomatic mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajem. Capturing the ambassador would be a major coup for the Klingons or Orions, so we're assigning you to make sure everything goes smooth.
Paris shuttle arriving at docking bay 6. Security teams, report to
Ships docking and undocking must disengage engines and operate on maneuvering thrusters only. Condition Alpha. Repeat.
We have a
Condition
diplomatic
Alpha.
mission for you. An important Vulcan ambassador is traveling from his homeworld to the monastery at Pajem. Capturing the ambassador would be a...
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Greetings. Thank you for agreeing to escort the ambassador to Pajem. Ambassador Sokath is currently attending a ritual to honor the end of the Kalrek holiday. He will be done soon, but the ambassador is hesitant to use transporter technology. His bias against the transporters is not logical, but I have come to accept it. I believe that Sokath would be much more comfortable traveling by shuttlecraft. I have received clearance for you to land.
Starfleet shuttlecraft. This is Vulcan Orbital Control. You are clear to land at the requested coordinates. Welcome to Vulcan. Please enjoy your stay.
Captain, I regret to inform you that we have come to an impasse in completing your mission. Allow me to explain. As you know, Pajem is sacred to the Vulcan people, and access to it is strictly prohibited. Ordinarily, this would not present any difficulty, but Savin, the leader of the order that maintains the monastery, has chosen this moment to illogically refuse to grant Ambassador Sokath permissions to meet with the abbot at Pajem. This is most abnormal. The ambassador, I'm afraid, has spent too much time.
Peace and long life. Do you seek knowledge of the ancestors? I will permit it if you will pledge to me, on your honor as a Starfleet officer, that you will protect Pajem from harm. Sokath says his reasons for wanting to speak to the abbot are private. I will
Welcome to Vulcan. Do you have any questions? How should I know?
Your inventory has a replicator that will allow you to buy and sell.
This is Captain Attack. All Klingon vessels. Target their warp drive. There will be no escaping our vengeance this time.
Warning, ship is under attack.
The shapeshifter aboard your vessel. They have died with honor. Ha! So even proof? Ha! Allow me to stick a blade in its belly while I look it in the eye while it dies. That should be... If you wish the honor of the kill yourself, then it is yours to have. So long. My patience is... Then the beast is slain? Makar! Very good. Perhaps you've the heart of a warrior after all. Let me look upon our enemy, and tonight we will dine together as warriors and drink to the honored dead.
Captain.
Alive? You want proof?
There's no need, Captain. The situation is not difficult to a most illogical conclusion. Potentially, but only...
A true warrior...
A wise precaution. A wise precaution.
have terrible news. Vulcan security forces have discovered the body of Ambassador Soketh. They have determined that he was killed by a phaser blast at short range. His remains were discovered in a stasis chamber hidden in a cavern beneath the Ambassador's residence. The Ambassador on your ship, the one that I have been working for, is an imposter. You need to be...
Such emotion on your face. I see now my deception has been exposed. Pity. Capturing the abbot so we could replace him as well would have been beneficial. But we are strong. We will prevail. You are weak, and the weak shall perish.
What the fuck is this story? Last time I played this wasn't part of the story. Those mean nothing to me because I have a multi-chat window up and all I see is Asobi Starfish, Asobi Alert, Asobi AC, Asobi Drunk Donut. I can't actually see the emoji. I don't speak German. I don't know what the hell you're saying. Oh yeah, no shit. And they're way too loud for me too. Way too loud. I'm like, I can't even hear myself talk.
This is Captain
The ambassador was an Undine?
I think so. I think that's a
I'm afraid
little
their
bit quieter
infiltration
now.
of the Federation goes much deeper than we realized. Who knows what kind
I
of
can
havoc
actually
they
hear
could
myself
create.
talk now.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
I've received a report there is a Bolian freighter that is overdue arriving at Earth space dock. It may need assistance.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Priority contact on sensors. Construction technicians needed on deck 36.
Paris shuttle arriving at docking bay 6.
To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport SS Azura. Please help! Warp core containment field down! Radiation flooding ship! Communications and life support failing! Cannot eject warp core! Need immediate evacuation! To any ships in range, this is Dana Brott of the transport. Please help! We're being pursued.
Captain, I'm concerned about the radiation on the Azura. She might have some...
skirmish on our way to K7. We lost our weapons almost. I'll never let those creep. Many thanks. If it hadn't been for you and your crew, I would have lost my ship and my...
Well done. You saved... Well done. You saved that crew just in time.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
You have unlocked a new trait slot.
Starfleet has lost contact with the Federation science station in the Kasei system. Because all communications from Kasei 2 must be boosted by a satellite that compensates for Metreon isotopes prevalent in the system. It may be that the communications array is in need of repair. Please make the necessary repairs to the communications array and re-establish contact with the science station.
Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace.
The first sign of trouble was when we looked at the Gorn. Not everyone. There are several I'm coming with you, Captain. There's too much at stake, and I know this project. Klingon invasion was a blow to Gorn self-determination and identity. These kinds of raids are the Gorn's attempt to reclaim their identity through their history. Look at all this damage. We'd have helped if the Gorn had just asked. I guess when one of your leaders turns out to be a shapeshifter, it damages your sense of trust. There's another This is the dig site that our team was working on. They set up several shield generators to help protect the most important artifacts from further damage. There's a small encampment under the shield dome. Lagorn probably came in and took over everything. If we disable...
Shield power is dropping! What is going on?
The team here found remnants of a precursor civilization that may be a relative of the Gorn. Our understanding of Gorn evolution is woefully inadequate. Are they even offspring of the Preservers? The Gorn territorial claims aren't entirely without merit, but they would displace billions of people. Diplomatic solution could help to save Gorn heritage without disrupting Federation colonies.
More fluctuations! Increase the power to the shields! The protective shields are down! Incompetent fools!
No sign.
You are meddling in affairs you do not understand. We will not allow...
If the archaeological sites in the Kasei system really are from a Proto-Gorn culture, we will have to weigh carefully the knowledge we gain versus what the Gorn claim to be their own history.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence. Commander Burgess, Starfleet Intelligence. There's something I'd like you to look into. It could change the course of the war in our favor. Admiral Quinn says you're the right officer.
Well, this is a kind of boring stream. I'm just playing this game hate this shit. This part is kind of hard, if I remember correct. I mean, it was 10 years ago, or 16 years ago anyway. Gotta try to fly through here and not get blown up. God damn, that music's loud. Full stop. I swear it just keeps getting louder. Ambient, maybe? I bought it, I pre-ordered it. I've had it since day one, since it came out in 2010. And from what I can tell, it used to be a hell of a lot better. Like, God damn, that's loud. Graphics are all fucked up. The sound is all fucked up. I mean, I'm playing on a considerably better computer than I was in 2010, and it does not feel the same. It doesn't play. There's something wrong with it. I mean, it's still a good game, but it doesn't not play the same way it used to. I created a new character last night because I hadn't played it in 10 years and I needed to get a feel for the game again. It looks better than this graphics-wise, actually. I've got the graphics turned way down because I can't get it to cooperate. Yeah, if I had it turned up to 100, max on everything, it looks fucking awesome. see. I'll stop. Back in the day when the game originally came out, it did not have a difference between graphics and display. It was all under one setting. And see, look, for some reason, I mean, I've still got it on high and stuff, but there's something wrong with it. I can't. I've never been able to get back the same feel I had for it before. There's something in here they changed, and I don't know what it is. It's gone through a couple different publishers. Yeah, I literally had a potato machine back in 2010, and the only thing I had to do for it was I bought a flat screen monitor because I had a CRT and it didn't fit the aspect ratio, and it was great back then. I don't know what they did with it, but they changed something, and it's never been right again. I mean, it feels sluggish almost. Like if you play Warcraft, the characters feel very fluid and shit, and like bounce around and move and shit. But like this just don't feel it, especially the way the ground characters move, the actual avatars of the people and shit. They just feel clunky and heavy and shit. There's a couple YouTube channels that use this game to make videos, and even those videos you can feel the clunkiness in it. I can't go to full impulse in here because I'm in all this fucking gas. And the stories haven't changed, but the elements of the stories have changed. At some point they added voice acting to the game. It didn't have that, save for a few characters. Oh, I hope Starfleet Academy dies. They finished the second season, so they're probably going to play the second season sometime. But I fucking hate New Trek. I mean, Discovery, the first two seasons of Discovery was alright. The third season, Picard, was alright. But Alex Kurtzman, however you want to say his fucking name, he has no business being in Star Trek. Alex Kurtzman is to Star Trek what Kathleen Kennedy is to Star Wars. He's fucking fucked it up. Fucked it up real bad. I mean, to have real Star Trek basically anymore, you either have the old series, the 60 or the 30-year-old series, or this game, which the game is a pretty good choice. See, like, this just, it feels clunky. It's not as fluid as it used to be. It's just off. Yeah, Starfleet Academy absolutely is fucking horrendous. It's horrible. I've watched the first 2 episodes of that because they were on in the same night, and I watched the one about Captain Sisko, and I have not watched any other ones because it's fucking trash. It's like beyond woke bullshit. What's his name? Tim Pool made a good point tonight. When he was reading his super chat, somebody brought up Deep Space Nine, and Tim Pool made the best argument on the new Star Trek that I've heard.
Thank you. I'd be happy to tell you what I know. The Klingons are planning something big. They have been forcing us to design weapons. They want a weapon that can punch through solid neutronium, which is impossible. And they keep talking about torpedoes. There are prototypes of some of the new weapons in the laboratory.
Oh shit. Man, you're way behind. I'm one of those people that I watch Star Trek absolutely every day. Like, it lives on my TV. It's just background noise at this point. It's like constantly on. Voyager is my favorite. I like Next Generation. Next Generation got me into Star Trek. Deep Space Nine, I enjoy it, but Voyager is my favorite because that's the one I constantly watched. Not constantly, consistently. Tubi TV, they have Star Trek channels where it's just 24 hours of Star Trek. I think they have one for each of the series. Original, TNG, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. I think they even may have an Enterprise one, which Enterprise in itself is a good fucking show. I wish they'd bring back Scott Bakula for, to reprise his role as Captain Archer. Tubi TV is free. All you gotta do is make an account. It's basically like an over-the-air TV service, but on the internet. Ow. People don't seem to realize what they're missing with good old-fashioned terrestrial TV. What am I thinking? Am I saying Tubi? I'm not. Pluto. Pluto TV is the one with Star Trek. I don't know anything about Tubi actually. I keep getting those two mixed up, but it's Pluto, the yellow and black one. It's free. I know it's free also.
Enemy targets on sensors.
I got Dane Bramage, so I may say she fucked up shit every now and then.
Face to face at last with one of the Federation's greatest officers. I've read much about you, though I'm not as impressed as our intelligence agents are. After all, you were rather easily led to this system by a few well-placed pieces of bait. I've had pet dogs with more sense. I have everything I need from the research station, but I must say, humiliating a Federation war criminal is, as the humans say, an added bonus. Try to stop us if you must. However, I won't think poorly of you if you warp back to Earth with your tail between your legs, there to whimper at your master's feet.
That's why I love Pluto, because you really don't need internet for it, just cellular Wi-Fi. It works great. Or not cellular Wi-Fi, but cellular service, not Wi-Fi or anything like that. It works really good on cellular. Actually, it works quite well on cellular.
You have lost.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
You can get really autistic with this game. I used to run 2 keyboards, and I'd have my ex fly for me on she could either fly for me with the arrow keys, or she could do all the other little buttons, like all these down here, the whatever you want to call them, the action buttons. It was kind of cool. You can get really autistic with it. I gotcha.
I've read the after-action report filed by Lieutenant Van Zyl. Pity we weren't able to apprehend Bavat, but I'm glad we shot that weapons facility down. Nicely done. As for that weapons research the Klingons were conducting, Starfleet has some of our best people analyzing the data you recovered. We'll find out what Bavat and his people were doing there soon enough. There's a lot more intel to analyze, and I suspect we'll be working again soon. Klingons don't tend to think small, and we'll need the best we can get to deal with Bavat and his... Admiral
Congratulations,
you're the
Lieutenant
right
Commander.
officer for this job.
Oh, this mission sucks.
Starfleet intelligence needs your help.
Admiral Quinn said...
Get out of the Emperor patch. I don't know if you do console or not, but this game is free to... Hell, this game is actually free to play, come to think of it. I don't know if you need to buy it on PC or not anymore, but I know on console it's free to play. I know it's free to play on PC. Okay, this ain't good. Fly into a sun and stop. That's smart.
We're counting on you.
I'm broker than you are. I don't think you're supposed to be stuck in the station like that. Yeah, you're not supposed to be stuck in there like that.
How can I help you?
Okay, they've changed this story, because before I used to have to do this by myself.
Your orders, sir.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand.
The famous
why
Klingon measuring
trusted
cups.
with my life would do this.
Fun fact, those measuring cups are fucking restaurant measuring cups.
Need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Bavat has ordered me to bring him to the Umaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming. It is not an honorable death, but it is.
They'd be absolutely horrible to drink out of, because after a while they get that that just metal taste to them. Yeah, if you watch Deep Space Nine, that's when they first start using them. And then when I start my very first job, I worked at Denny's, and they had the same cups that the Klingons drink out of in the back of the house. They're measuring cups that you can get at restaurant supply stores. What was Briga? Oh, what the hell? Did it break? I think it broke. Oh, yes. Back to this crap. I gotta abort the mission and come back because the ship broke. played for... Okay, so that's 5 hours into the game and it finally broke. I played for 3 hours yesterday and 2 hours today. And it broke after 5 hours. That ain't bad. Do I gotta kill that damn thing again?
Counting on you.
Fuck yes. See, now before, when it would break, it would just take you back a previous stage. Now apparently it takes you all the way back to the fucking beginning. That's great. The giant plastic tubs are called Bain Maries, I believe. They look like plastic buckets with clear plastic buckets.
More shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
Well, beam aboard the fucking ship then already.
Target's shields have failed.
Stop fucking attacking. Fucking Donut brought it up on stream today, that movie Waiting. But that's pretty much exactly what it's like to work in any restaurant situation. Okay, I think the game is broke now. Because I can't stop firing. And it won't let me board the damn ship. I'm not even firing. It's doing it on its own.
Whatever you need, sir.
Oh, okay, there we go.
How can I help you?
I'm gonna make this the last mission. Okay, so Blandish, I have a multi-chat up. I cannot see the emojis. All I see is a Sobe starfish. So I do know that one is a chocolate starfish. But
Your order, sir?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. That's the one thing never experienced anybody fucking with the food or anything like that, or the goat thing. But yeah, everything else about that movie is like factually accurate. Back in the day when it came out, I got a they used to give out the things for pre-screenings or whatever. I got to go see it under the pre-screening thing. It was good. I don't care for the second one. There we go. Now it's working. This damn log again.
Whatever you need, sir.
Captain's personal log. I have been betrayed by my first officer, a man I considered my friend, Kavok. Why? He and a group of traitors tried to take the ship. Kavok is the only survivor. There is also evidence that Kavok sent a coded message to Federation space. I do not understand why a warrior I have trusted with my life would do this. He tried to explain, but I do not need to listen to the words of a traitor. Let him rot in the brig. Ambassador Bavat has ordered me to bring him to the Imaga system for questioning. Kavok will die screaming.
I don't know how this works for other restaurants because it's been fucking 20 years since I've worked in the food service industry. But Denny's did their own inspections, and they did their own food safety inspections and health inspections and shit, and they gave themselves a grade, and then they reported that to the health department. There was like, it was weird. I don't know if that's how it still works, but that's what they did. I don't know how that could work. I'm trying to scan that. It ain't gonna work. Oh, I guess it is.
You are my enemy. I will redeem my honor. Help me. Repair this ship and we will fly it to Imaga together. Then we can disable the energy drain so your fleet can enter. With your help, we can destroy the Doomsday Machine and end the threat to your Federation.
How can I help you?
I will redeem my honor. Help me. Repair the...
our fucking dishwasher was great. The chemical that you put in it, the fucking rinse dry or whatever it was, I think that's what it's called, rinse dry. It didn't leave shit on the fucking plates or dishes or anything. There wasn't a water spot nowhere.
Do what you think is best. It's risky, but
It was a
Kvark may be our
three-part
best
system. It
chance
was
to
like
stop Bhavat and this
a
planet
bleach,
killer. I'm
a
notifying all
sanitizer,
available
and a
ships
rinse
to change
dry.
course for Imaga. Once the energy drain is taken care of, they'll move in to support you. I don't need to tell you how important it is to stop the Doomsday Machine before Bhavat can use it to attack populated worlds. Millions of people are relying on you to save them. I know you can do it.
My manager used to have a story about back in the day. He saw someone carrying a 5-gallon jug of the bleach component of the dishwasher shit up around his chest, like, you know, like hugging it, and the lid popped off and it burnt his nipples off.
I'm monitoring communications from the planet. They're not calling for ships, so either they haven't noticed us, or they think we're supposed to be here. We're safe for now, but that could change. We need to scan one of the generators maintaining the energy drain to get all the information I need to finish a new command program. Be careful.
Ship is under attack.
Drones? Bhavat must have upgraded the security.
A few years after I quit washing dishes, I was a cook, and I cut the tip of my thumb off one time slicing a piece of toast.
After that, we can change the command codes from a terminal.
Sat in the
to planet
hospital,
surface.
the emergency room for about 12 hours. No, actually it was 12 hours because it was the entirety of my shift. And just sat there holding the tip of my thumb on, and they just glued it back on. I could have put on one of those finger condom things and put a band-aid on it, but it was like I still have the scar from it. I literally like just the pad of my thumb to right underneath my thumbnail, just sliced it off down to the bone, and I folded it back over, kept it pinched between my index finger, and yeah, the doctor just he's like, "Why are you here?" I'm like, and I showed him. I pulled it open because at this point it didn't hurt anymore. He's like, "Oh, all right," and he just glued it back together. My thing was though, if I put a finger cod on it, when I go to take it off, would it still be there?
Warning, ship is under attack.
The generators are under our control.
Yes, the story, okay, so, these are all episodes, and these are all the episodes they've had over the years. This one is the new one. Depending on how you start the game, you can start as the current Starfleet which would be right after Deep Space Nine and Voyager, or you can start as the original series, which is Kirk Era. That's what this tune I created was, and you start on this one. If you start on the because they changed the story over the years, but yeah, these are all the episodes, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's a standalone story, but not. It's just a continuation of the Star Trek universe after the fucking last Next Generation movie. After Romulus is destroyed, and then they've added in where you can play Discovery era, which is New Trek. They've added in Romulans. They've added in Jim Hadar. I played up until about this Dyson Sphere level, and then everything after this I just kind of jumped through. I didn't really pay attention to it, but I know everything up until the Borg Advance's fucking solid story. The new one that just came out is about some kind of new Borg. It's pretty interesting. I want to learn how to play the game again, so I can take my main character and play the new content.
Then Bavat won't be able to stop us from shutting down the energy drain. There are two consoles. The Alpha console is staffed by an officer who might be willing to negotiate. The Beta console, let's just say that Commander Talk prefers fighting to talking. The soldiers here shouldn't challenge you, but be careful of the TARS. The holo emitters won't fool them. I have another task to complete. Meet me back here when you are done with the command codes.
I have a feeling this is going to be the last bastion of Star Trek for a good while. Because Paramount's really fucked the pooch on this one. Fucking leaf. Fuck. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And see, I can either call for help or wait for my boys to get here, or I can respawn way back here at the beginning and run all the way back. They don't necessarily let you do that. You get these, I have the VOD up, on my Twitch. It's coming up on my YouTube tomorrow, but, the way they do it is, some time travel shenanigans, which isn't bad, but that gets you into this era of the game. Like, I am a Kirk era Star Trek guy on this one, but I am currently in Future Trek. I think it's the year 2409 or something like that. I mean, they do a pretty good job at blending everything together, so it works out well like that. Okay, it's over there. I was going the wrong way. Where the fuck are my people at anyway? You can also use buttons here. You can control where people walk and shit. I used to use all this stuff. I haven't really found a reason for it yet. Again, but all this stuff is useful somehow. But I don't think it's working because they didn't follow my ass up here.
Captain, I've been monitoring your progress from the ship. You are very close to one of the control consoles. There are Klingons where you need to go. You will either need to convince them to leave their post, or find other means of getting access.
Yeah, last time I played this voice acting wasn't a part of the game. I think they had Spock and like a Harry Kim and a few other like voice actors, but this is all new.
The Empire. Death to the enemies of the Empire.
Enemy targets on sensors. Flanking damage detected.
I see you. Meet me back at the ship.
Picard is a better captain. And you can't call it Picard, you gotta call it Next Generation, because Picard is now its own separate bullshit. The third season of Picard is good, but the first two seasons never had to be made. Aw, shit. Shit. Oh, you don't take fall damage. That's cool. Used to take fall damage. I was born in 82. I got you beat by about 11 years. You're my sister's age.
You? You stumbled into my trap in the briar patch like a blind Krishna cat. And here you are again, luring Starfleet ships to my testing grounds. The Doomsday Machine will destroy them. It will create glorious, endless war and strife. And it is all possible because of you.
No! I will not allow you to dishonor the Empire with your thirst for blood. We face our enemies as warriors, Bovat. We do not massacre innocents with machines of death.
There are no innocents. There are only the strong and the weak.
Are you strong enough to fight your own weapon? I have destroyed
Yeah, none of
the
these
device
cutscenes
controller,
existed
the
last time I
planet
played.
killer. No one is safe.
This isn't over. Warriors, attack! Joel, Ichu!
You can when the game first came out, you could only be Federation or Klingon. Klingons are pretty good. They're not great, but they are pretty good. Why isn't my fucking crew fighting?
Captain, Klingon comm traffic just spiked. Bavat's forces have lost control of the Doomsday Machine, and they are scrambling all available ships to try to stop it.
This Doomsday
I've been in
Machine
contact with Commander Burgess.
fight
Now that the energy drain
sucks.
won't affect our ships,
If you know the
Starfleet
original
task
series
force is
episode,
inbound. We need to get back into
it's
space as soon as
basically
possible.
that. See, this, well,
I see it.
that splash screen, loading screen there, are the new Borg.
That we haven't found yet. We need to run a scan. Go
The
to
Chimerans. I really want to get to that point in the story. I want to see that shit.
Keep us safe until help arrives.
The Borg are my favorite aliens from Star Trek. See, I don't remember doing this fight as a Klingon.
Structural integrity holding, sir. We're shook up, but we'll be okay. Captain, there's an unauthorized shuttle launch. It's Kavok. Hail coming in, sir. I'll put it on the main screen.
Stay where you are, Captain. I'll handle this.
Kavok, turn that shuttle around. You'll be killed!
My life is of no consequence, but my honor. No, I must do this. Destroying this abomination is the only way to redeem myself. Farewell, Captain. Koi keles pu glod, koi puk be pu, yak o mat o je shu gui, se mak chu me u. Ma shu manag ich mak kum chu, ni be yin ma jak wo ku. Val ma hefet et jo kichtak, val umadi upare mashutak kumame mashuta ma o.
I'm reading significant damage to the Doomsday Machine, sir. But it's still active. Captain, we still have the Harpang torpedoes. They might be enough to finish the job. The machine's hull is solid neutronium, so targeting it won't help. We'll need to fly in front of the Doomsday Machine and launch the torpedoes down that thing's throat. The fleet
and die
will
in the
be here to help
process.
distract it, but
Multiple
we need to
times.
be careful. If we're in front of it when it fires its anti-proton beam, we
We
won't fare
die.
any better than that moon did.
Okay, slow your ass down. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Go wide, I guess? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do this. Turn off auto fire, maybe. Come in wide. That didn't work. What the hell? Why is it immune? I'm not sure if it's free on PC. I know it is free to play. It is free to play on console. It's free, you can just get it on console. It might be free to play now though. I know I had to buy it back in the day, but I'm pretty sure it might be free to play. I mean, I know you don't have to pay for it to play it. Why ain't this working? I don't understand how to do this. I don't get it. I'm doing what it said. I'm firing the torpedoes right down its fucking throat. Do I gotta kill all these before I can do that? Maybe? God damn, I can't say that noise. Fuck. It's loud. Maybe I gotta kill all these fuckers before I can attack that. I don't know. No, I don't want to do this again. I think I'm gonna give up. Exit the system. Oh, shit. I don't remember how to do that. If you like Star Trek, this is definitely the game. 10 years ago it was better, but I mean, it seems about the same. Yeah, that's Esri Dax right there, and that's a Chimera Borg. Yeah, they try to blend in a little bit of everything, all the Star Trek lore and shit that you see in the canon. This is Earth, or Space Dock. I think that's the moon. Maybe? No, that's the moon. A lot of these are actual players. You know, it's got that MMO feel to it. Yeah, I can still see it. It's like the third or fourth iteration of Earth Space Dock. I like the old one better because it was more compact. Like, everything was like one level and almost one room. Got all kinds of starships and shit. Tons of starships. I mean, every one of these little white things is a fucking starship. It's pretty cool. Oh. Yeah, my because I have Kick open on my phone to monitor chat, and my Kick did the same shit earlier. This is my main character. I've had this guy over 16 years. Character I made one time. I think this is a Romulan. When they came out with the Romulan stuff I made. This is my Klingon warrior. I made him years ago. Never really played him, but he's cool. I think this one's a Romulan too. Maybe? No, this one's a Vulcan. Science, tactical, and engineering. That's the characters. But yeah, it's a good game. I'm gonna be continuing this at different points. If you pick up the game or play it or whatever, let me know. I'll join you. But yeah, I'm gonna end here. Later.